Well, hello, Glue Troopers. Max's Models here. Want to thank everyone who made the live stream. Hope you had some fun. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Steve needs to get a decent email. So, yesterday, before the live stream, I was working on the Catalina, and I just ran into a wall of problems. First off, there were issues with, once I'd gotten it all painted, I realized some of the seams were showing more than I thought they would, so that meant sand putty, repaint. Also, I had to dull down the shininess on all of the clear part frames, so I had to use the green liquid canopy mask, and unfortunately I thought I could put the stuff on, let it harden, then glue them in place and spray it all at one time. That turned into an unholy mess, so I wound up cleaning them off, mounting them. The blisters did not fit easily, and then reapplying the green canopy mask. Once that hardened, I went ahead and shot everything, dull coated it, spray painted it again. Looked a lot better after all that. Cleaning up the windows, I probably used too much of the mask. As you can tell here, I really laid it on pretty thick because I thought I should, but maybe I didn't let it harden enough, because although it did all come off, it was just very gummy, sometimes even a little liquidy. And once I got it off, got everything cleaned up, I wound up using floor wax on the windows again because they were trying to fog. I made the mistake of trying to clean them up with a touch of isopropyl, and it reacted with the wax that was already on them. So I washed them clean and very quickly applied more wax before they could fog up, and it worked. But I created a lot of work for myself, and I'd even rubbed off some of the frame painting and had to repaint it, so I mixed up some of that. All I had in the jars was some gloss, so I mixed it up with some of that flat. It's a gritty material you can add to a gloss to turn it into a flat, and it did the job. At one point I used a little too much, and it really had to clean that up. It was just one little catastrophe after another, but this is what I get for trying to take shortcuts. I should have just done it the old-fashioned way. Dip the windows once they're hardened, glue everything into place, then mask it, then paint, prime it, and paint it. It's just trying to pre-paint too much stuff. It just didn't work. So that's on me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And the good news is that with those 4 slugs, it sits very affirmatively on its nose. I did get the seams pretty much cleaned up, so at least in the front particularly, because you usually see the front in the cockpit area the most, and it's starting to take shape pretty well. And then when I was getting ready for the live stream, I was looking at this SRN1 hovercraft, started playing with that a little bit. I think I'm going to build that pretty soon. It's something different, and it really is pretty simple, something new, and I put this together without even using any glue, just to see how the parts would fit. So something that'll probably be my next thing to work on while I'm working on the Catalina. The Catalina, I've got the fuselage now decaled and done and weathered. Well, there'll be more weathering on it, but I've got it mostly done. And next I'll start working on the wings and the engines and all. The last thing I'll probably do is put the wings on the airplane. And that's where we're at with that. I also have to get to work putting the Irwin Allen group build together. So I'll see if I got any more pictures for that. So that's where we're coming together. That's where we're at right now. All right, guys, you take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you later. And as always, model on.